Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to Chair Yoga Express, a 30-minute class. And we're going to combine yoga moves with probably fitness moves, as well as using the chair standing or sitting. So all you need is your body for this and a chair. Definitely no wheels on the chair and hopefully no arms, because sometimes we move side to side. Should you have other props like hand weights, this is a set of 1-pounders. Nothing heavier than 2 pounds for this class if you have them and want to use them. This is the standard yoga strap. It can be substituted with a scarf or a dog leash or a belt. That's no worries. And then maybe yoga blocks. But if you don't have any of these props, do not panic, okay? So if you want to substitute blocks, it could be 2 canned goods of equal size and weight. And here again, we may or may not use those, but it's nice to have them handy. So we'll have questions afterwards, and let's get started. Let's start with the feet directly under the hips, the toes point forward. If you want to hold on to the chair for support, or maybe you have a wall for support or a piece of furniture, a big one that doesn't move when you're pushing on it, that's a thought. So let's just start by lifting the heels left and right. So we're just thinking about lifting the right heel, lifting the left heel. No rushing. And then as you lift the heels, think about spreading those toes, those 5 toes, nice and wide, pumping some fresh blood and chi, life force into the feet. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe you want to stay at this pace, which is fine. Or if you want to do double time, like a little bicycle pedaling, perhaps, or not, for 8, 7, deep full breaths here, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe you want to add a little lift of the legs and a lift of the feet. Maybe you don't. Maybe you want to stay right where you are. Here, it's a little kind of a baby jog, perhaps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, bringing it down. Still marching, but not bringing up the legs quite so high. Now we're going to go out, out, in, out, out. In for 8, 7, make it bigger as 6, 5, deep full breath, 4, 3, 2, and 1, back to center and slowly coming to stillness. Now let's take the inside soles, edges of the feet together. Maybe place the hands on thighs. The knees are glued together. See if you can circle the knees. Now this won't necessarily be a big move, but noticing how the feet, the ankles, the Achilles tendon adjusts as you circle the weight. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly reversing our direction of circling. See if you can keep the knees together. Big full breath, breathing. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Coming back to center. The feet can maybe about shoulder width apart here. Hands could be on hip crease or waist. Let's start circling the hips. Oh, yeah. So it's inhaling forward, squeezing the navel to spine as you round the back. Big full breaths, as always, that LSD breath, long, slow, and deep. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Corkscrewing back to center. Now circling in the other direction. Good thing we only have 2 directions to go in. Otherwise we'd be here for many more hours. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, and then circling back to neutral, moving up to shoulders, opening the chest. So rolling the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Opening the chest, we tend to get into a slumping posture, hunching over steering wheels, computers, shopping carts, etc. Gardening, lots of slumping over, squatting down. Let's circle the other way now with the shoulders. Big full breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. Arms come to neutral. Big breath in. Inhale up. Exhale, press it away. Inhale up. Exhale, press. Feel free to modify at any point. If it's not available, do something else. Do another posture, or you can skip it. Let's hold the arms up now. Climbing the invisible rope, climbing up to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. And then taking the arms down by the side of the body, let's start moving and twisting. So here the legs are probably about shoulder width apart. You're twisting and looking over the shoulder to the wall behind, giving that spine a nice squeeze, fresh blood, chi, life force pumping into the spine for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then slowly unwinding. Don't just abruptly stop if you can avoid it. Taking soft fists here, let's tap the hip bones. So now we're tapping. So tapping is now being equated with the acupuncture without needles. So we're tapping on reflexology points throughout the body. Now we're going to go to the side of the hips here, tapping away, bringing blood to the surface. And now we're going to move back to the bum. And tapping the bum. Then you're going to go up the hands up by the kidneys. Tapping up by the kidneys. They're higher, a little higher up. And then down the outside of the legs, the yang meridian. Up the inside of the legs, the yin meridians. Back to the hip bones. Tapping those hips. Standing tall, breathing deeply. And now we're going to tap the sides of the hips. Getting some energy moving throughout the body. Back to the bum. Up by the kidneys. Down the outside of the legs. Up the inside of the legs. Last round, we did 3 rounds of this tapping. Big full breath. Moving to the sides of the hips. Tapping on the bum. Up by the kidneys. Whee! Down the outsides of the legs, the yang meridians. Up the inside of the legs, the yin meridian. And then back here to tapping on the hip bones. And then we're just going to stack the palms and start circling the navel. Again, offering some stimulation to the colon to help it do its work. And you're breathing those LSD breaths for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then coming to stillness. Let's shake out the arms. Very nice. Now you might want to be near your support or not. We're going to take the feet about shoulder width apart, the toes point forward. We're going to do some baby squats here. The knees will track over toes. So you're not lifting the heels. The feet stay flat as you inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. So bending and straightening, stretching the Achilles tendons, the back of the calves, the ankles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's stay down in this baby squat on 1. Little pumps, little tiny pumps for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Coming back up to center. Let's take the feet and legs a little bit wider now. The knees will track over the toes. So feet are about 30 to 45 degrees angled out. Hands can rest on hip crease or waist. Inhale, a little bigger squat now. Exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay down on 1. Little pumps. If you need to be near your support, you can be near your support. If you need help with balance, here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Re-straighten slowly. Heel toe the feet together or step the feet together. And then the feet are now directly under the hips. And we're going to lift the heels here. This is called shaking like a tree. So this is sort of a free form exercise. You're lifting the heels as best you can, maybe a half an inch, maybe a quarter of an inch. And here we're working on bone density. We're working on building the strength in the ankles and the feet, help to avoid falls. We want to avoid falling. Let's do 8. Let the body move the way it will. 7, 6, 5. Shake up all anxiety, shake it off. 8, 6. Where are we? We're at 6. Now we're at 5. Shedding stress. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly, slowly coming down to stillness. Whew. Shake it out. Shake arms, shake legs. Very nice. Let's try this one standing. You might want to try it sitting if you're tired from from standing. Let's go. We're going to open. We're going to inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, close the forearms together. You can slightly round in the back, not too much. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, close the forearms together. Let's do. No rushing. One more. This time, it's 3 sips of breath. Sip, 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 and then you blow the arms back behind. It's called throwing off stagnant chi, all right? Sip, 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 exhale. Two more. Very nice. And it's coming again, giving it a wiggle, giving it a shake. Let's take the chair and face the seat of the chair. And we'll do some more leg work, then we'll go and get to sit. Yay. And maybe you want to grab some water. And then you're going to face the chair seat. The hands could probably grip along halfway along the edge of the chair. I won't mirror you for this. Now, crown of head is still going to line up with tailbone, so you're not dangling the head, all right? Shift the weight into the left leg. Right bent knee into nose. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch the leg behind. Donkey kicks. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Re-straighten. Point the toe. Now the leg is straight. Touch and lift. Touch and lift for 4, 3, 2, 1. Refloat it. Right foot touches down left. Lift the leg. Right foot touches down right for 8, 7. Lift the leg. 6. It's light and empty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot goes to left side. Tuck the 5 toes. Lift the right heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press your heel into the mat or the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze the abs. 1. Nice. Right foot meets the left. Micro bend the knees, left and right here, stretching them out. Noticing left side of the body and right side of the body. Do they feel the same? Big full breaths. Shifting the weight into the right leg. Left bent knee into nose. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten for 8, 7, or as many as you can manage. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We straighten the leg on 1, point the toe. Whole straight leg touches and lifts. Touches and lifts for 4, 3, 2, 1. Refloat it. Left foot touches down right. Left foot touches down left for 8, 7, or as many as you can manage. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The left foot takes to the right. You're going to tuck the 5 toes. Lift the heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press the heel into the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Left foot meets the right. Let's micro bend the knees, left and right, slowly coming up, avoiding the head rush, rolling the shoulders, open the chest. Now let's take our chair and prepare to sit in it. Yay. I'm bringing weights with me just in case, and I'm bringing a strap just in case. I will give you options. Let's see what we're doing on time. This class goes by so quickly. All right, let's approach the chair. Placing the bum closer to the front of the chair seat than the back of the chair seat. Let's take the legs fairly wide. And let's just swing the torso left to right, right to left. Getting some more squeezing into those internal organs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So you're swirling the entire torso forward, squeezing the abs as you swirl for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Very nice. Now, either no weight or one weight in each hand. So if you're not using weight, a soft fist is fine. The legs are going to come back a little bit more narrow, but leave enough space for the torso between the two legs. No weight or one weight in each hand. The palms face the back wall. Now you're going to tilt the torso forward maybe 20 to 30 degrees. You're going to lift the arms higher than the bum, and the arms are going to stay higher than the bum throughout as we pump the straight arms up to the sky, palms face the ceiling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the arms slowly, resisting gravity. And now we're going to have the palms face the midline. No weight or one weight in each hand. You're tilting about 30 degrees forward. You're not letting the head dangle. All right. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hold them up. Little pumps here. See if you can drop shoulders away from the ears as you pump. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower them down. No rushing. I'm putting the weights off to one side. If you have a strap and want to use it, grab it. If not, you're going to grab behind the thigh, or maybe the thigh and the calf. I'll do this in profile so you can see. So maybe you want to scoot back a little bit in the chair, but no slumping, please. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, put the foot down. So that's the move. And you can grab behind the thigh or the calf, avoid the knee joint. If you're using the strap, loop it around the ball of the right foot. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, put the leg down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, put the foot down. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, put the foot down. Last time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, put the foot down. Now we go to the other side. If you're not using a strap, back of thigh, maybe back of calf as well as you bend and move the leg. If you've got a strap, loop it around the ball of the foot. And you're sitting tall as best you can. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, put the leg down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, put the leg down. 2 more. Let's do 1 more. And put the foot down. Very nice. Since I have you in profile here, scoot to the front of the chair seat, crown of head to tailbone, flat like a diving board. You're going to tilt back. You're going to tuck the chin to protect the back of the neck. Maybe one thigh can come up. You might want to do this 4 and 4. Maybe you want to do the 2 together, squeeze the abs. We're going to flutter the feet as you pump the belly for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Feet come to stillness, feet float back down to earth. Maybe you want to bounce the legs a bit here. Shake them out. And then just coming to standing briefly here, and then we will sit in Shavasana for just a few moments. So breath of joy is fun. So you're inhaling forward, inhaling side, inhaling up, and then exhaling it back. So when you do that exhale, get rid of all that tension and stress that's been building up, all right? So pretend you're a conductor here. So it's inhale, 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 inhale. Two more. Very nice. Shake everything out. Find your chair. Place your bum into the seat of the chair. And just for a few moments of resting in Shavasana. So you can sit all the way back into your chair seat now. Sitting nice and tall. Crown of head lined up with tailbone. Long spine. Relaxing the face and the jaw, the back of the neck. And maybe just resting those palms on the thighs. And allowing the face and the jaw to relax. Imagining now placing your feet in that imaginary hot tub. And that warmth moves into the feet, the ankles, the knees, the low legs. And then it moves up into the thighs. Legs and feet becoming very, very heavy. The softness moves now into the hips, the pelvis, the buttocks, the low back releases. And from there, from the belly, it moves into the waist and torso, enveloping all the vital organs, marinating those vital organs in deep relaxation. And it moves now into the chest and shoulders, rolling down both arms all the way to the fingertips. And then it moves into the throat and the neck. The softness moves into the head itself, all the way to the crown of the head. Back of the neck releases, the face and the jaw let go. The tongue lies at the bottom of the mouth, teeth slightly apart. Eyes sink deep into the skull, as though a white circle of healing light envelops the entire body. Noticing back body and front body, right side and left side. Noticing the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. And here's a poem from Mary Oliver entitled The Messenger. My work is loving the world. Here the sunflowers, there the hummingbird, equal seekers of sweetness. Here the quickening yeast, there the blue plums, here the clam deep in the speckled sand. Are my boots old? Is my coat worn? Am I no longer young and still not half perfect? Let me keep my mind on what matters, which is my work, which is mostly standing still and learning to be astonished. The phoebe, the delphinium, the sheep in the pasture, and the pasture, which is mostly rejoicing, since all ingredients are here, which is gratitude, to be given a mind and a heart and these body clothes, a mouth to which give shouts of joy to the moth and the wren, to the sleepy, dug-up clam, telling them all over and over how it is that we live forever. If you like to remain in Shavasana for as long as feels right, please feel free to stay right there. But if you're ready to meet the day, begin to bring some gentle movement to fingers and toes and arms and legs. maybe deepening the breath. And on the next inhale, it's floating the palms up overhead, hands meet in prayer, dropping down the midline, stopping at the heart, Samastiti. All yogic postures are designed to bring you into the present moment, where you are infinite, eternal, and whole. I salute the bright light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan.